Hello everyone, welcome to our Timeless Oracle reading. Our Oracle card for today belongs to the Guiding Light Oracle by Kelly T. Smith. The card is entitled Purging Process. If you try to recall those moments when we were sick and the body had to purge out certain bad things or toxic things from our body, it often is a painful process. For example, if you have ingested something that is toxic or somewhat in a certain degree not beneficial to your body, like poison or caustic materials, the immediate response of the body is to purge it out from the system. So oftentimes we become nauseous, we retch, and we vomit out these negative things. And the process of bringing it out, purging it out, is a painful process. It's sometimes for some of us, when we have to vomit something out, it's as if your esophagus is being pulled inside out. It's a painful process. But afterwards, we feel better. Afterwards, the body recovers. It's the same also when, for example, we have ingested bad bacteria and it's overwhelming our GI system or gastrointestinal system. Oftentimes the body removes these things and purge them out. And so we have frequent bowel movements, and if we are not able to replenish the liquid that we are losing, it can also be life-threatening. And it's a very painful process also. But it's a necessary process, and afterwards, we start to feel better. We start to recover. The same also when you take care of plants. Sometimes you need to weed out certain things. You need to somehow also till the soil. It's an uncomfortable process for the plants, but afterwards, the plant becomes healthier. So it's the same also with our spiritual journey, our emotional journey, and our intellectual journey. Sometimes certain things need to be purged out from our life. It can be a painful process, especially if it's an emotional and a spiritual one. In the spiritual process, there is what we call the dark night of the soul, what we call also shadow work, where we have to deal with past traumas and past hurts. These are painful processes, but afterwards the benefits outweigh the discomfort that it has brought. It's like the rainbow at the end of the rain. So the purging process is part of those vital stages in our life's journey, especially when we are ascending to a higher level of spiritual growth. So the purging process is something that we cannot avoid. It is something that we have to undergo. We have to bear with the discomfort, knowing that in the end, everything will turn out for the best. Now let us try to read from the handbook that accompanies this card so that we can gain more insight regarding purging process. You may be currently experiencing emotional discomfort that is disrupting your inner peace. You are releasing and purging old belief systems and limited beliefs that no longer serve you. You are purging insecurities and fears that are keeping you from fully embracing your true self. All of these fears and limited ways of being are coming to the surface now to be released and healed. Your angels and guides are with you now, lighting up the way for you to embrace the beautiful aspects of your true self that have been hidden deep within you. While you are experiencing this, you may feel isolated or confused about who you really are, and you may even relive painful memories that have been buried deep inside of you. This is a necessary part of your spiritual growth. Allow these memories, fears, and insecurities to come to the surface now. Call on your angels and guides for support with this. Once you have completed the purging process, you will be left with an inner peace that will permeate your mind, body, and spirit. This process of emotional release will clear the way for a new awareness of who you really are. It will assist you in aligning with new beginnings as you clear out old turbulent energies. Inner peace will be the result of this purging process. Make time for meditation and self-care, or mediation and self-care. I think it's more of meditation. Okay, anyway. You may even be guided to journal at this time. Your fears are limited beliefs. Your fears and limited beliefs are coming to the surface to be transmuted into love and light. So somehow this handbook also assures us that in that purging process, especially in those moments when we feel most alone, or even those who are closest to us cannot reach us in that solitude of our loneliness as we undergo this purging process, there is always the Spirit and our spirit guides to accompany us and comfort us. All we need to do is to ask them to be there for us and to help us. Well, that's it for today. I hope you were able to find consolation and inspiration from this, especially those who are resonating with this purging process. If you are right now undergoing dark night of the soul or purging process, or certain parts of your life are being removed for your own benefit, may you find strength and inspiration from these reflections. Thank you for the likes and comments you've given to the channel. Thank you for subscribing. I hope to see you again soon. Until that time, may God continue to bless your ways.